I will be discussing the target audience for both customers and for our staff. For customers, the consistent demographic of Double Nickel Steakhouse is between the ages of 45 and 60 years old. It consists of knowledgeable and experienced drinkers, and drinking out of their preference is unlikely. These are the same customers who bring in consistent business. They are likely to take the recommendation from the server who already knows their alcohol preference, and this is the leading experience marketed. Targeting the two most popular drinks on the menu and its consumers, we are staying within the scope of customer preference but offering hedonic pleasures. The utilitarian aspects are also a key selling point thanks to its smooth palate and long-lasting finish. The refreshing zest especially adds thrill to their drinking experience and fits perfectly with the menu. Their experience can be indicated through an optional survey, which will gain insight on their geographic, behavioral, and psychographic segmentations. This will help us get a better idea of the characteristics of our guests. We are going to target our customers by also targeting our staff, and we will be combining the product selling and marketing orientations in order to do so. Our staff are expected to have experience in the service industry. When training to be a bartender, we expect staff to be hardworking and motivated. We look for those with good communication skills in order for them to flow with our team, as well as to be welcoming as possible to guests. The energy coming from each staff member contributes to the aesthetic of Double Nickel Steakhouse and its food and beverage items delivered. We are looking for personas that are going to represent the vitalizing drink through a lively attitude. The staff must be eager to continuously expand and grow our drinking menu. There's always going to be room for improvement when it comes to furthering their mixology education, but the basics are already asked to be known. For the training program, the entire front of house staff and managers must be trained in wine and other types of alcohol. Every Saturday, staff must arrive 1 hour early to partake in wine tastings and brainstorm ways to incorporate them into cocktails. With this knowledge, the servers and bartenders will have better upselling and suggestive selling skills with genuine enthusiasm for the drinks. The learning process for alcohol is continuous as the industry is constantly evolving. The ingredients needed for the Power Play Cabernet are 2 ounces of Seagram's gin, ½ ounce of Cointreau orange liqueur, ½ ounce of simple syrup, 3/4 of an ounce lemon juice freshly squeezed, 1 egg, ½ ounce of Cabernet Sauvignon, and of course for the garnish, an orange peel and a Luxardo cherry. In order to craft the cocktail, you must first combine the Cointreau, simple syrup, lemon juice, and egg whites in a shaker and dry shake it for at least 30 seconds to evenly distribute it, and that dry shaking means without ice. And then again with ice. Then you stir in the Seagram's gin. Once chilled, strain into a sour or a lowball glass with no ice. Top with the Cabernet floater, and of course, once again, garnish with the orange peel and the Luxardo cherry. One of our biggest challenges for this drink is pairing a specific Cabernet Sauvignon with a specific gin, as it will be tricky, as their characteristics are very distinct. In order to pair them successfully, we must explore the flavor profiles of various wines and gins through wine tastings and gin tastings to create a harmonious balance. Most fine dining steakhouses encourage guests to pair wine with their food. With the addition of gin and other ingredients, the Power Play Cabernet can be difficult to pair. We must consider specific dishes that pairing the cocktail with will enhance the overall palate. In order to achieve both pairing the ingredients with each other and with the menu items, we will be conducting wine tastings and extensive research, as well as hosting classes on alcohol and food knowledge. If necessary, we may need to alter or add some food items to the menu in addition to the cocktail itself. Off and on-premise sales. The Cabernet Sauvignon market is experiencing rapid growth, driven by increasing customer demand for high-quality wines. Since 2021, customers have been leaning towards spending more money on a single, more expensive bottle of wine rather than multiple inexpensive bottles of wine. Currently, the majority of the total sales volume of Cabernet Sauvignon consists of high-quality, expensive wines. Therefore, many restaurants, hotels, and bars offer premium wines that are not available in retail. The inventory at Double Nickel Steakhouse, for instance, consists of select wines that are unavailable to stores such as Specs, Walmart, Pinky's, etc. Marketing tactics. In order to market the Power Play Cabernet, we will run happy hour Mondays through Thursdays from 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock p.m., knocking $3 off the total price. In addition to adding it to the menu, we will feature a brief description of the history and inspiration behind the cocktail, inspiring curiosity in our guests. Before launching the cocktail, we will host a tasting event in one of the party rooms at Double Nickel. Guests will pay a specified amount, and we will provide 3 different bottles of Cabernet Sauvignon, as well as the cocktail itself, and taste test the different wines combined with the drink. Allowing guests to contribute to the creation of this cocktail will give us a better idea of consumer preferences and the dominating target market for the cocktail, as well as encourage them to return with their friends. Key performance indicators. With the Power Play Cabernet on the menu, the sales of Cabernet Sauvignon as well as gin will increase at Double Nickel. The POS system will keep track of the amount of cocktails, martinis, and wines sold by each of the employees. The goal is to sell at least 25 Power Play Cabernet cocktails each month, resulting in a minimum profit of $300. At the end of each month, the employee with the most sold will win a free entree under $45, encouraging the promotion and sale of the Power Play Cabernet. A few extra considerations. An important aspect to consider is that the gin must be stirred rather than shaken, because shaking it will create a harsh and undesirable flavor or even just a dull flavor. The Luxardo cherry, meaning it is soaked in brandy, as a garnish, will add depth to the cocktail, making it easier to pair with steak. Finally, the combination of all the ingredients, including the Cabernet Sauvignon as a floater, will create a visually pleasing gradient, helping with the sale of the Power Play Cabernet. Thank you.